Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of habits, today looking at another beer that I got sent from Andre in the UK with some of the beers parading in the background that we've reviewed already. So thanks a ton to Andre for the beer. He sent an amazing beer mail. So this is another beer in the Northern Monk Patrons Project series, which has been really cool so far. Or so far, at least the ones I've tried. Andre works at Northern Monk, but he's been kind enough to send some nice fresh releases from the brewery. And this is from the Patrons Project, and this is the Northern Monk and Ricky Lightfoot Light IPA series called the Patrons Project 5.02, because I reviewed 5.01, which was the, let's see here, I need to open here and have a look because I can't remember. It was called Striding Edge Light IPA, and this is the new version they did, which is Hellvelyn Light IPA. So it's also Light IPA, as they call it, or Session IPA, but this time it's on 5%, so it's a bit stronger than last time. It was 3 point something, I think. So they thought they'd up the ABV a bit just to see how much more mouthfeel they could play around with, because the other one had a great mouthfeel for what it was, but like a low ABV beer. But they did a 5% IPA, and they use lots of oats in the grist, and it's got the awesome ass sticker. I mean, that artwork is great. But yeah, mostly oats, or lots of oats in the grist to make a big mouthfeel. And they also used Vienna malts in the malt base to give a more heavy mouthfeel as well. And then the hops they use are classic citrusy American hops, as I say, in the shape of Amarillo and Equinox, previously known as Equinox. And then they also use the German hop Hellvelyn, which is, as it says, melony, but I also think maybe a bit kind of almost strawberry-like, or just berry-like. So nice, kind of different, hop profile with Hellvelyn. It's not too often you see that in, American style IPAs. Some brewers use them, but I love when people play around with new hops. And again, great artwork on the can. I guess that's Ricky Lightfoot doing some fell running. Great artwork. Similar to the first edition too. So I got the Northern Monk and Ricky Lightfoot Patrons Project 5.02 Hellvelyn Light IPA poured. So Hellvelyn, the new Light IPA, and it looks very nice in the glass. It's not as pale. The other one was like the palest I've ever seen on a beer. It was like so straw pale, but this is a nice pale golden orange color in the glass. It looks still quite pale and also very hazy, but it looks really nice in the glass. It's got a nice white head. Let's check out the aroma on the Light IPA Hellvelyn. Oh, yeah, really orangey. I don't know if grapefruity, like fresh squeezed grapefruit juice. It's got a bit more of a malt sweetness to it, not a lot, but it definitely has some malt sweetness. Yeah, just grapefruit and some sweet citrus notes as well. Amarillo is probably like there's a big kind of like orange aspect. I think that's from Amarillo. And melon is, I don't know if it's per se maybe melon, maybe something like a cantaloupe or honeydew melon, but it's very light. It's got a bit of, like, I would say strawberries. Like a berry note. Melon reminds me of strawberry and melons. And this, I think maybe it's more strawberry character, because it's definitely got like this interesting berry note. Smells pretty nice though. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, and thanks a ton to Andre for the beer. It is also really nice. 5%. I mean, it's like pale ale, session IPA territory. It's stronger, and it still just got so much flavor. It's reminding me, of course, a lot of the first beer they did in the series, Striding Edge. But it's definitely got, like, the other one was nice with the hop flavors and everything, but it was kind of thin, but not super thin. This definitely has a bigger mouthfeel. This has like almost like the mouthfeel of a 6-7% beer. It's got like a lightly chewy, creamy mouthfeel. Maybe you can hear it in the background, by the way. Have some friends over, we're sharing some beers. They're playing metal in the background. Hopefully it's not disturbing too much, but bit of that oaty sweetness. Lots of grapefruit though, and citrus fruits. Sweet citrus and grapefruit, a lemony, limey character to it as well. Slight candied notes, slight candied sweet maltiness, just light, super light, which is nice. It's kind of like a nice, juicy, lighter, lower ABV West Coast IPA, session IPA. It's actually almost reminding me a bit of something similar to the Bibliothek Session IPA, the 2017 GBG Beer Week. Just maybe a bit more mouthfeel and a bit more flavor. Really digging the kind of sweet citrus flavors. The melon character maybe a bit. The strawberry was more on the aroma. There's maybe a little bit. But the big aroma or flavors for me are definitely like the Amarillo type flavors of like the sweet oranges and citrus fruits, mandarin oranges and these kind of things. It's got like even like a slightly candied orange flavor. But this is super crushable. This is a very nice sessionable, light IPA, session IPA. Rating wise, I'm thinking a 93. It's a really nice kind of, I guess, session IPA type beer. Really good, really love the juicy flavor. So guys, if you had a chance to try the Northern Monk Patrons Project collaboration with Ricky Lightfoot, the Patrons Project number 5.02 Hellvelyn Light IPA, definitely let me know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And thanks a ton to Andre yet again. And I want to say cheers and see you guys in another beer review.